Good morning, you absolute stud muffins. Good morning, Severe Bolt. Happy, what day is it? Tuesday? Right? Yeah, happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Good to see you. Good to be here. Excited to be here. Actually stoked to be here. Like, I was just thinking, man. I was just getting ready for stream. Like, I was shoveling some pizza into my face, trying to get some calories into my system before we started stream. I was thinking, man, like I've mentioned it a lot recently. I'm like, excuse me, sorry, under a lot of stress right now. And not everything is perfect, right? We'll leave it at that. But I was like getting ready for stream, man, and I was thinking, we are so fortunate to be able to, like, we're here today. We woke up another day, drew breath, and now we have the ability to spend some time together, hang out, have some fun, play some video games. Like, in spite of everything, like, goddamn, we're in a pretty good position. You know what I'm saying? Like, in spite of whatever else is going on, I feel like I am pretty damn lucky that I get to do this 5 days a week. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just some perspective for you, man. I was just, for whatever reason, that just came into my head as I was preparing for stream. I was like, man, what a great day to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Severe Bolt, I'm going to the Halo Campaign Evolved launch, but I'm genuinely losing hype. Yeah, bro. Brother, yeah, I want to talk about that actually, because you see, I've got the category set to Halo Campaign Evolved. Obviously, the game is now live today for all of us plebs who didn't pay the extra money for the early access. Man, can we be honest about the fact that there is no such thing as early access? There is no such thing as early access. That doesn't exist. What it is two separate release dates, two-tiered release dates. Like everything else these days, there are two different tiers, right? There are the tiers for the people who spend money, and then the tiers for the poor people. There's no such thing as early access. The game is done. It has a release date. But if you pay extra money, you get a different release date. That's all that early access is. So, like, fuck that, man. Like, how did we allow that to become a thing, bro? You know what I'm saying? How did we allow that to become a thing? Let me get caught up here, man. Let's go! Battle! What is up, my dude? Welcome, brother. Welcome. So glad you're here. Good to see you, my guy. Happy Tuesday, brother. Let's go. I was super excited at first. I didn't even know if I want to go anymore. Yeah, bro, I was like, this is, let me get caught up, but this is going to be a bit of a conversation that I want to have with you guys, because like, I was initially very excited about this game, just sort of in general, not that I haven't played Halo before. I played it on the original Xbox. I have, what is the Halo Infinite or whatever? The big collection. I have that for my Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? So I've played Halo. I'm not one of those people that's played it 100 times, but I've played through it at least like 2 or 3 times, right? I've played Halo. But, like, I was excited for another chance to play Halo because every time I've played it, it's a great game and I've always enjoyed it. And seeing sort of like the modern like aesthetic, you know, to be able to play Halo with graphics that look the way that I thought they looked on the original Xbox. You know, so like when I first started seeing all of the media, the trailers and the gameplay teasers and stuff for Halo Campaign Evolved, like in my mind, that is how the game I imagined the game looked back in the day. Like that's how it looked to me when I originally played it on the Xbox. I thought it looked like that. So it was exciting to be able to play the game and it actually looked like that. But, you know, speaking of quote unquote early access, I feel like this is one of those games, man, that is a perfect example of how, unfortunately, in 2026, with modern game development, early access can often be incredibly harmful to a video game leading up to the official launch. Because early access, all that the early access has done for Halo Campaign Evolved has, just like you were saying, is it is essentially like lowered my expectations, tempered my excitement level, and made me to the point where I'm kind of like, I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys even want to play this game today, or should we just play Power World? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't even know. Is it even worth it? Now, having said that, I will say I think it would be worth it simply so that we can shred it to pieces as we play through it. Because I think probably by now we've all seen some of the snippets of the new modern audience approved story sections that they've added to the game. And I think a lot of that stuff is at the very beginning of the game. So we could certainly play through that and laugh at it, which would be fun, right? So I think that would be worth it in a sense, in its own right, simply for that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I've seen so many videos already showing differences in the original versus this version, and it's not good. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. Shooting, imagery, feel, movement, random stuff, and also story stuff, battle. Like, also story stuff. Like, all of the story shit that they added is all I'm saying is it looks like there's a lot of blue hair in that writer's room for all of the story stuff that they added from what I've seen. Cryptic, what is up, my dude? Welcome. Hello. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hey, Cryptic, did you see that I added you to Discord as a moderator? You don't have to do anything with it, but you're a mod now. So I added you as a mod. You don't have to do anything with it, but there you go. There you go. You're not live on YouTube. I'm not live on YouTube. Yeah, I am. Am I live on YouTube? You're not live on YouTube. I switched over finally. Wait. It's up on YouTube. It is up on YouTube, right? It should be up on YouTube. It should be up on YouTube. Is it not up on YouTube? YouTube. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, it's up on YouTube. It should be up on YouTube. I think it should. I think it should. Meow meow. Get a job. Talking to air as if we can't see that no one is interested. Get a job. Don't stutter, little bro. Job. Get a job, bro. Your voice is cracking. Get a job, bro. It's talking about games when he relies on mommy's cash. Get a job. Don't complain. You're sucking off your mommy's wallet. Get a job. There you go. You got my attention. No, you can't suck my dick. I guess there's your attention. There's your attention, little fella. There's your attention, little guy. Halo woke day. I know, bro. Like everything I've seen is just Like all they had to do, all they had to do was not fuck it up. Like that's it. Just don't touch it. Just don't fucking touch it. Update the graphics, you know, maybe add a little bit of ray traced reflections, some modern technologies, make it look pretty, and don't fucking touch it. That's all they had to do. They couldn't help themselves. They touched it. And from what I've seen, like every single thing that they have added is awful, which is, I mean, it's not a surprise, but it is absolutely, oh my God, frustrating. You know, like, I don't know. We kind of, like, I feel like we all kind of knew. Everyone, I think, kind of expected it. Like, all they had to do was leave it the hell alone. Story wise, just leave it alone. You don't even need to redo the dialogue. You know, like run them through some filters, make them sound a little bit better. Like, you know, they were heavily compressed in the original game. Maybe get a hold of the masters. I'm sure somebody has those audio masters, high quality masters. Just use those. Like that's all you had to do. You didn't need to re-record anything. You didn't need to do anything. Just leave it alone. Don't touch it. And just update the game graphically, and it would have been a smash hit. But instead, they have to inject that modern audience nonsense, man. Battle. Life is imperfect, brother. You live in the best country on earth and the best era to be human ever. You got this, my man. Amen, brother. You got that. Amen. Amen, brother. You're right about that. You are right about that. It's all about perspective, right? Like you said, life is imperfect, man. But being alive is a blessing. Being alive on this planet right now in the place where I get to live, it's a damn blessing. You're right, brother. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's scary, sometimes it's fun, but it's always a blessing, my dude. Absolutely, brother. 1000%, bro. I agree. Let me just like try and get caught up here. I've completed the remake on Legendary. Co-op is fucked for second player, still for achievements. Don't forget that glorious monstrosity of the pink crystal skin of the early access pack and that game manual and all its digital glory. I didn't even know there was a digital manual. Of course there freaking is. So you've already played through it, Cryptic? Yes, we are the OGs, been here since day one. Damn right. Damn right. Damn right, bro. And thank you for it. Tiny Husketeers. What is up, brother? Good morning, bro. Good to see you. Campaign evolved means woke agenda inputted into your favorite franchise. Exactly. Unfortunately, yeah, man. Just don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't. What, like, why? You know why? You fucking know why. You know exactly why. All they had to do was not do that, right? That's all they had to do. Just don't do that. But they did. Why? One is, of course, because they can't help themselves, right? They can't help themselves. It's like that kid that we just saw in chat, right? They cannot help themselves. They have no self-control, no self-esteem. They have none of the qualities that make a successful person, right? So they need to inject all of their insecurities into everything around them in order to make themselves feel a little bit better for a short period of time. That's the first thing, because they can't help themselves. Secondly, though, because that was always the point. That was always the point, and it always has been the point. It's about tearing down the things that we love, tearing down the pillars of culture, the foundations upon which all of our stories and mythologies that we care about are built on. It's always been about tearing those things down, simply for the spite of it, simply because they are angry, screaming, raging children with no self-control and nothing meaningful to offer anyone. And because they have nothing meaningful to offer, then they have nothing substantial that they can create or build. And as such, they see the things that people who do have something to offer create and build, and they hate those things out of jealousy, out of the inferiority that they are filled with when they see great things being built by great people, and they just have to tear them down. So that's what it was always about. So of course they put that shit in there, because that was always the point. Always the point. Sorry, guys. Campaign evolved means, yeah, right. Regarding my comment on still a problem with achievements was a problem for Master Chief. That's what I was talking about. Master Chief Collection. What did I say? Like Infinite or something? Yeah, the Master Chief Collection. That's the one. Still not fixed by the Scooby-Doo masked villain. That's some shit, man. Do you think, like, so I wonder how that happens. Did they like port a lot of that old code base or something? I wonder how they did the remake. They must have, right? They ruined the integrity of Halo. All the story they added is woke slop and a bunch of goobers defending it. Yep. At least as far as I've seen. Like, I haven't played through it yet, but everything I've seen is just like, it's fucking cringe. Cringe. I seen I was hanging out there this morning and was joined by someone making ape sounds. Then they left. What? Don't get me started on the campaign story changing. They have lost their minds to change a near perfect game. This from the company with pronouns on their what exactly, right? Fucking exactly, dude. Exactly. Anybody who feels the need to put their goddamn pronouns in their bio, like brother, come on. We're talking about exactly. And that's all they had to do, Battle. That's literally all that. Like you said, it was a near perfect game. You know, and part of what made it nearly perfect was just the simplicity of it. There was just enough dialogue and interaction between the characters, just enough, right, to tell the story that they were trying to tell. You know, just enough interaction between Chief and some of the other characters to paint him as like this badass, you know what I mean? Like, it's like special. Like you were playing a special, you were a Spartan Master Chief, right? Like every time you interacted with a character, the way that they interacted with Chief was always, it was always like in reverence. People stepped aside when he walked past them, right? He was always saving people's asses like it was like just like a side quest. Like while he was out doing something else, like grabbing some dude, throwing him into the back of the helicopter. Like it was perfect. It was perfect because there was like just enough to tell the story that needed to be told in the way that it needed to be told. Leave it alone. But, you know, they can't do that. They cannot do that. Okay, so we're live everywhere. All right, good. You're reading too slowly. It delayed coming on YouTube compared to Twitch. Nearly a minute difference. Oh. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. I think a lot of that is just It's just the different services, I guess, how they were. I don't know. I don't know. And technically I start them at different times too. So I don't know if that makes a difference. Yeah, he's just attention seeking, bro. Just, whatever. I'm playing it now, and dude, they did my girl Cortana dirty. No, Cortana she was like, I mean, bro, come on. She was everybody's first AI crush. Let's be real about, like, the fact that Cortana was everybody's first AI crush was the whole reason that when Microsoft made their digital assistant, they made her Cortana. It was to appeal to all of the game nerds who were kids when we were introduced to Cortana, got our first AI crush, and they were like, oh, we can sell these fuckers some phones. Put Cortana on their phone. They'll buy that shit. And they were right. They were right. You know what I'm saying? They were right. All they had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Yep. I'm going to just see if there's even a line. Digital killed everything. Yep. Yeah. Hey, are you going to have your phone with you, Severe? Hey, bro, go check, hey, can you take some pics so we can see what it's like? I'm interested, man. I'm interested. Like, it would be fucking hilarious if you got there and it was just like dead. It would be hilarious because I guarantee you, had they done it before the early access, there would have been a lot of hype. I'm interested to see if it's just going to be dead now. I'm sure some people will be there, but you know what I'm saying? Put a woman in it, make it gay. I mean, they did. They did. Of course they fucking did. Of course they did. Back on the Halo note, the only good thing they did was the final mission of the bonus missions. On Legendary, everything else mediocre and lazy development. The game mechanics are using the generic UE5 FPS pre-built controls and enemy response. Many enemies just run up to you and fall down as the melee combat doesn't exist 9 out of 10 times. As the melee movement doesn't exist. Yeah, so I heard that too, man. I heard something about that too, that like the enemy AI is like totally fucked up. Because there's like, you have like multiple different enemy types in the original Halo, and they work different ways. Like, I don't remember all their names, but you have the guys with the swords that like jump to the side and like come at you with the sword, right? Then you have like the really big dudes. What were they called? They've got the rocket launchers and they charge at you. And when they charge, you have to move out of the way so you can shoot them in the back. Like, there's all these mechanics in the original game that like the gameplay kind of relies on how these enemy AI react mechanically, right? And the gameplay is like built around that. And I have heard that they screwed so much of that up that it completely screws up the gameplay, which is like these are like the fundamental like building blocks that make up the Halo experience. How do you fuck that up? How do you not put in the effort to get that right? And that just goes to show you that it was never about that. That's not where the effort went. The effort went into tearing down something great. That's where the effort went. Not into accurately rebuilding the original experience. No, that was never a priority. Never a priority. All the effort went into tearing that thing down, trying to erase that great cultural mythology that came before and replace it with this replica, this skinwalker wearing Master Chief's skin that is infected with the virus, this parasitic woke virus. I haven't heard the term woke in centuries. I used to hate them so bad and still do. Woke originally meant to be well-informed politically. Now it's filled with the LGBTQ. I know. Like, it was like a decade and a half ago, And like the term woke gets thrown around a lot. Like I honestly I try not to use it too much. Like you guys will notice, like I don't actually use that word very much because I think it's like I don't know. It's I would like I would rather like always like when I'm talking about that, like try and actually instead of just throwing around a term that like can have a lot of different meanings, like try and actually like identify the thing that I disagree with, like clearly identify it and then articulate like why I'm like saying that this is a bad thing, like this is shit. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about this and it's like clearly identifying like what did they do and why is what they did awful compared to the thing that they did it to, I guess, but compared to the original, right? Um some of it is jealousy. I think most of it is just hate-filled people with bad parents. I mean, that is unfortunately true, man. There's a lot of hate at the center of really all of that. All of the culture, like all of the culture war sort of stuff that's been happening over the last, I don't know, few years or whatever. It kind of felt like it really started to heat up around the pandemic. Um, and unfortunately, it's like this passionate, very ambiguous, um, poorly conceived and not very well thought out hatred, right? That is then directed just kind of generally outward. And it's unfortunate because it like it feels like a lot of these people are being taken advantage of. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of these people who behave in these ways, like it's not necessarily their fault, right? They're being taken advantage of. And they're kind of being used as a tool, as a cudgel, as a sacrificial tool in order to advance some sort of like greater social agenda. And it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. It really, really is. Master Chief being dark and mysterious throughout the series reminds me of a Hitchcock film. Damn. That's a pretty sweet reference. There's just enough to keep you on edge. Let your own imagination play with your emotions. Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's a really good way to put it. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah. I agree with that. It's like just enough. Just enough to like let you know what's going on, why, and sort of what general direction you're heading in. And like that's it. The rest you get to build everything else around it with your own imagination. And many of the best stories work that way, especially like in video games. But even in movies, like a lot of the best stories work that way. They give you just enough, right? They give you like some sort of central character or theme, and they give you good reasons to care about that character. And then just enough information to like once you care about that character to let you know like where are they, what's happening to them, what are the sort of general greater stakes at play, what direction are they going? And then just give you enough information to keep the story on track, move it from beat to beat, and then you just build the rest in your head. And in that way, you get to kind of create in a lot of ways an experience that is unique to you because your imagination fills in a lot of the periphery and you get your that's where the term headcanon comes from, right? Like the term headcanon exists as sort of a result of that kind of storytelling. And that's evidence as to how powerful that kind of storytelling is that people can create their own like entire sort of mythologies in their head around the central core theme and the central core story because they care about that central core story enough to do that. That's like a testament to how effective it is. There's no hype anywhere. No, no. Went to Best Buy and now I'm in Target, just regular people shopping. This is sad, but it's understandable. Bro, that sucks. Dragon! What is up, my dude? Welcome, bro. Well, welcome back. I know I've seen your name before. Welcome back, brother. Happy Tuesday. Glad to have you here. Good to see you. That is crazy, dude. That's a shame. That's a damn shame, man. That is a damn shame. You remember what like big video game releases used to be like? How exciting they were. Big lines around the store. Everybody's stoked. Like having conversations about the game with random people you've never met. What a damn shame, bro. What a damn shame. You can load up Unreal Engine 5 and download/deploy the Start My First FPS bundle, then drop one enemy and one player. Run a test and you'll see its identical movement controls and enemy action. It's quite sad for that to be used in this remake. That is quite sad. And it's also quite sad that I 100% believe that. I absolutely believe it. I still had fun due to co-op and having the fun silliness that generally comes from the Halo series. So I had my few hours of fun, but this game shows it's just a money grab to onboard the PlayStation family into the Halo franchise. I will bet we'll see a full recycle of the Master Chief Collection to launch as individual remakes of each game for the campaign. Bro, you are so fucking right. You are so fucking right. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Halo Campaign Evolved is just a rehash money grab meant to introduce the PlayStation audience to the Halo franchise, bring them into the fold so that they can then, in turn, resell the entire Master Chief Collection one game at a time for the next several years to the PlayStation players. One big money grab. All the while, with each remake being as lazy and as sloppy as possible when it comes to the actual mechanics of the game, and injecting a bunch of modern story segments into the campaign. That's what it's going to be for the next however many years, probably one title a year. Big money grab. That's so fucking sad, man. That's so sad. God damn. The game isn't there. It's nowhere. Probably Walmart, but I don't even want to check. That sucks, dude. So they don't even have copies. God damn. Well, you like we talked about this. The physical copy isn't even a copy of the game. It's just like a launcher that then downloads the game, which is a damn shame. Everything now is a rehash money grab. It's sad. It is, man. Movies, video games. It's just like, it feels like it's all rehash money grab remakes, which is bad enough just on its own, right? But then you add on top that the only things that are added, the only things that are ever changed is that this modern ideological bullshit is always added, like is always bolted onto the story in a way that it attempts to completely deconstruct what's the word I'm looking for? Deconstruct, humiliate, and tear down the existing heroes and archetypes in the process. Like, it's infuriating. It's fucking infuriating, man. Big game releases. Halo 3/Reach and Gears of War 2 were some of the best launch parties. Fuck yeah, dude. Those were the golden years, bro. Honestly, these games like Halo and Gears are games that were made by men for men. I mean, it's true. It's true. It's true, Sanchisel. It is. It's true. That's 100% true. 100% true. And it isn't like, it's not a sexist thing, right? It is what it is, right? These are like sci-fi gun games that were made by dudes for dudes. Like, it's simple, you know? Like, because we know what we like. Like, it's easy for a handful of men to make a game targeted at men. Just put the shit that you think is cool in the game, and all the other guys are going to think it's cool too. Like, it's 100% true, bro. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Me either, man. There is nothing wrong with that. Like, that's okay. That's okay. Men can make things for other men. We're allowed to do that. We are absolutely allowed to do that. And contrary to what modern ideology will tell you, men are allowed to have things too. We are allowed to have things that are ours. You know, we are allowed to have things that we care about. We're just allowed to have stuff. Like, we're allowed. It's fucking crazy. The storytelling was amazing, and now it's being replaced by these people that hate their jobs. Yup. Hate the country, hate men, etc. It's sad but true. It's sad but true. No talent or passion by these studios. A game for everyone is a game for no one. Come on. Come on. Say it again. A game for everyone is a game for no one. 100% true. Facts. Facts. Everything, especially if you're telling a story, it has to be a story that resonates with someone. And by virtue of that very statement, that precludes the possibility of it resonating with everyone. It's just not possible. It's not how things work. That isn't reality. That isn't reality. And casting this a wide of a net as possible, you just end up with a net with bigger holes in its mesh that allows more to slip through, right? Like, that's all that ever ends up happening. 100%, man. Yeah, don't change my shit. Make your own. Yeah, like, make your own shit. Nobody would be upset about, like, everybody would be happy for you. Make your own stuff. Make stuff that you care about, that resonates with people who care about the same things that you do. That's okay. Like, nobody is going to hate you or attack you for that. At least not us. The reason we are always on the offensive, or really on the defensive, but the reason we're always in constant fight mode is because you're coming after our shit. You want to tear down our shit because you don't have any of your own shit. And because, unfortunately, at least up to this point, it hasn't been demonstrated that these people have the ability, the talent, the passion, the tenacity, the commitment, the work ethic required to make their own shit. Prove me wrong. You know, fucking prove me wrong. By the way, off topic, but kind of on topic, hate bringing this type of thing up, but it's epic. Have you seen the clips recently from the Ukraine war? I have not. It's official. The Battlefield community is confirmed and listed. There's a dude shooting a drone down from the rear of a Yak 52 with an AR. That's fucking boss, dude. That's fucking boss. That is so boss. Yo, bro, but seriously, like on a more serious note, since you brought it up, drone warfare is fucking terrifying, dude. Fucking terrifying. I've seen clips of it, man. It's like, brother, if that's the future of warfare, like, I'll tell you what, I think, like, tactics and everything will evolve. I think part of the problem right now and what makes it so terrifying is that those tactics haven't yet evolved. So these drones are able to do such like violent, massive damage because they're being deployed against tactics that haven't been adjusted to deal with them yet, right? So they're being deployed against like unit patrols, right? Who are out patrolling in a way that makes sense in a like spread out protracted ground like sort of battlefield, right? But doesn't make sense when suddenly there are little tiny drones that can fly at like 150 miles an hour carrying explosives buzzing around overhead. Like it doesn't make sense anymore to send 5 guys out on a patrol because one drone can take out that whole unit in a split second. Like by the time they hear the damn thing, it's too late. It's fucking terrifying, dude. It's fucking terrifying. And then add to that the fact that they are now equipped with thermal, night vision, IR. Like, I mean, fuck shit. Night vision is now outdated. Nods are now completely outdated, right? Because thermal is now like, that's the shit. So it's like, it's fucking crazy, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's terrifying, dude. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Sorry, I get heated. It's all good, bro. So do I. You know me. I'm emotional. I am emotional. COD Black Ops 7 in real life. It is, man. It really is. Drone warfare coming to a country near you. Yeah, bro. You're right, Tiny. It's scary, man. We keep this shit up. We keep this shit up, man. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before that shit comes home, you know? It's scary, dude. Because like the thing is now with that kind of warfare, it's sort of it's easier than ever. Right? You no longer need like we've always been protected by water and a Canada buffer, right? Like so like it's very difficult to get the machinery of war even onto our shores. Now the machinery of war is a little collapsible drone that takes up as much space as a lunchbox, right? Like suddenly it's a lot easier to get weapons that can do real damage into whatever country or city or whatever you want. You know, like suddenly it's much easier to do that. And it's scary, dude. Sonar. Jesus. Good thing we're the strongest country ever. Not with the Golden Dome. Fuck me, man. Don't even get me started, bro. All right, so listen. Cupcake. Delicious. So do you guys want to play Halo or do you want to just do some Power World? It's up to you guys. Let me know. You guys let me know. Because play what you're going to enjoy. I think I'd enjoy both, honestly. I think I'd enjoy both. I think I'd enjoy Halo for the parts that aren't screwed up, and it's at least we can also make fun of the parts that are. So we can do that. But on the other hand, we got a lot to do in Power World. You know? I don't know. I guess let's give Halo a shot then. If you guys are down, let's do it. Let's do it. Tiny's hopping on Power World. I would have never guessed, Tiny. I am shocked. I am shocked. Gentlemen, breaking news. You're not going to believe it. You guys aren't going to believe this shit. You are not going to believe this. But Tiny's hopping on Power World. I never would have guessed it, personally. I never would have guessed it. I'm going to jump into Halo for now, Tiny, but I might join you in Power World. If it pisses us off too much, we're going to jump into Power World. I do think, though, just in general, we're going to do things a little bit different. I think we're going to, like, side Halo, right? So we'll play Halo today since it's launch day. Tomorrow, we're going to be back in Power World. And then maybe we'll play Halo again on Thursday. And then Friday, be back in Power World. And sort of do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, like I said, there's a lot to do in Power World. So we're not going to put Power World to the side right now to spend the next week going through the Halo campaign. Fuck that. Like, we're not doing that. We'll play it today because it's launch day. And we'll kind of like play it by ear from there. But yeah, I'm not going to spend more than one day at a time away from Power World because I'm locked in, boys. I'm locked in on Power World. I'm going to tell you, we're a fucking Power World channel now. Just so you guys know, like that's what we do here. So just heads up. I was telling this to my wife last night. I was like, babe, I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm a Power World channel now because like, I just can't see a point at which I run out of shit to do in that game. I just can't see it. Not to get political, but I had a feeling this would happen once Obama co-signed during his second term. I'm playing Halo, listening to y'all. Yeah, man. I mean, like, yeah, bro. Like, I try and stay away from, like, I mean, you guys know, like, I'll kind of touch on stuff as it, like, mostly as it applies to our hobby. And I'm sure you guys all know where kind of I stand on things. But yeah, I try not to get too heavy into that shit. And especially when it comes to like what's going on right now, because it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, people are way too invested in like sort of that shit right now, man. And like people lose sight of, like, I've said this before, guys. And I think it's important, man. Like, we sit here and we'll shit on the whole, you know, quote unquote woke modern audience thing and all that stuff because it's, you know, it deserves it, right? But at the end of the day, man, I've said this before. Like, when it comes down to it, if you are so invested in your side that you find yourself sort of just unambiguously, broadly just hating people who disagree with you, then you've lost sight and you might be a little too invested because at the end of the day, we are all just being used, manipulated, taken advantage of, and like really oppressed by the same forces. When it comes down to it, like, at least I believe, need to keep sight of the fact that there are only two teams, really. And those teams are us and them. Like, look at everything that's going on, right? Like, we're always at each other's throats about like all of this shit, all of this cultural shit that in the broad scheme of things doesn't fucking matter, right? It's infuriating. You know what I mean? Like, and it's certainly annoying, but at the end of the day, none of that shit matters when it comes to keeping a roof over my family's head, right? None of that shit matters when it comes to making sure that my family is fed. None of that shit matters when it comes to making sure that my family is safe when they leave the house. Like, none of that shit matters, right? But we're constantly kept bickering amongst each other so that the people at the top, who all conveniently agree on all of the shit that does actually matter, can keep doing whatever it is that they want to do while we all fight amongst each other down here, right? That's kind of where I sit. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I sit with the whole thing. And until we're able to all sort of realize that, we're going to just keep getting shit on. We're going to keep watching as our wealth goes down, as our quality of life goes down, as the price of basic necessities like lodging, food, and healthcare continue to rise, and the services that we get in those areas from those rising prices continue to decline in quality and get worse and worse. I'll just say this much and then I'm going to leave this topic. We are currently experiencing the first generation since the Industrial Revolution. Since the Industrial Revolution, the first generation to have less wealth, lower quality of life, a shorter life expectancy, and objectively dumber than the previous generation. The first generation since the Industrial Revolution to be experiencing a decline in every aspect of life that matters, including how fucking long we live. That's where we're at, right? So like when I see that, it really puts shit like cultural arguments in perspective for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'll say about that. That's all I'm saying. I'm excited to see your reaction to the dog-faced lady. Oh, in Halo? I think I know who you're talking about, bro, and I've seen her. It's going to be great. I'm saying at the very least, we can tear this shit apart. It should be great. Hey, Tiny, do you happen to have 5 Penking plumes by chance? You guys are talking about Power World stuff. I don't even know what Penking plumes are. I can't believe you guys. Just like side note, by the way, I find it to be ironic that I'm literally like trying to sit here and be like a video game streamer / content creator, and I suck at video games compared to you guys. You guys are all better at video games than I am. Just like FYI. It's ironic as hell, man. It's ironic as hell. Look, you guys are talking about hats and shit. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I didn't even know there was a world boss. Did you guys know that you can use the Palpedia to see the habitat locations of any pal you've seen or caught? I didn't know that. Damn. I just want to be a fabulous pirate penguin who never misses leg day. I want to be a fabulous pirate penguin too. Damn it. Man, you guys are going to talk me into playing Power World, right? You guys know that you're gonna talk me into playing Palworld. Tiny, you know what my problem is I don't spend enough time gaming. I'm trying to change that, but it's just, it's tough with the family and the kid and everything. It's like, I am fortunate to get these, few hours that we get in the middle of the day during the week. Like, even to get this, sometimes it's hard. But, my wife supports me, and she wants me to be able to do this because she knows it makes me happy, right? So she supports this whole endeavor, and so we, really go out of our way to make sure that I have, a little bit of time to be able to do this. But outside of that, it's really it's really fucking hard for me to get time to do anything. All right, guys, we're going to jump into Halo, but there is a strong possibility that I end up playing Palworld today. Because I'm already reading the chats of you guys talking about it and totally want to just jump into Palworld. But we have to experience this whole Halo situation. We have to. We have to see what all of the quote-unquote hype is about. Also, I need some new headphones, man. These headphones are fucked. This is the broken ear. You guys remember when it broke? I'm not going to pull it out because I have it stuck in there. But this ear buzzes. This ear is quieter. Like, these things are so fucked up, man. I need to get another pair. They have a Pro set now. Also, I have, a nose hair or something that's, really bugging me. They have a Pro set now that I want to get. They look really nice. A friend of mine has 2 kids farming Palworld for Yes! A friend of mine has 2 kids farming Palworld for him. They don't understand enough to play the game as a whole, but they can chop trees, mine rock flawlessly. That is so fucking awesome. That is amazing. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. I totally get it, bro. If I had a wife and a kid, I doubt I'd game. I've sacrificed that kind of life for gaming. You know what, brother? Respect. Respect. Don't tell my wife I said that, but respect. Respect, my guy. I think I've told you guys this before, but God, man, something's driving me crazy. I think I've told you guys this before, but that was my life plan forever, was to just be a bachelor, play video games, work in technology. That was my life plan. That's what I was going to do. But then I met my wife, and she had other plans. So here we are, which, it worked out. It worked out. It did. I love my wife. I love my kid. I'm very, very fortunate. But that was originally my plan. That was originally my plan. Sanchez will literally do that with my nephew. Y'all are fucking brilliant. I should have Sotus's little brother do that shit for me. My wife is wonderful, dude. She is. She really is. She's something special, bro. She really is. I don't deserve her, that's for sure. I do not deserve her. That's a fact. That's not everybody says that. No, it's true in my case. It's true in my case. For whatever reason, for whatever reason, bro, God loves me or something. Because I don't know how I have ended up in the situation that I'm in. Big old Unreal Engine sign. Start. What the fuck? Why is the screen reader on? What a great fucking menu, man. What a great menu. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Press a button to start.
Why is the screen reader on by default?
Logging in.
I hate it when games do that. Diablo does that
Loading
too.
settings. Previous tab left button. Previous tab.
Yeah, Diablo does that shit too. Drives me nuts, man. All right, 1440 P, good. Okay. Starting Mjolnir systems, loading shaders. All right, we gotta wait for shaders to load. You can customize more options in the setting menu. Let's go to settings. All right, while we wait for shaders to load. Ooh, you know what? No, I need to be, hold on, guys. I need to not be playing this game on controller. This is an FPS game. This needs to be, well, but Halo was originally an Xbox game. Should I play with controller to stay like true to the legacy? Should I play with the controller? The music still hits. I know, as soon as it kicked in, bro. Like I wasn't even thinking about it, but as soon as it kicked in, it was like, oh shit, son. Oh shit, son. What's even funnier, he has them farm PoE 2 and Diablo 4 as well. Oh my god. He set them up with one button builds where they just run around holding the button and picking things up. Barbarian, spin to win, bro. Spin to win. You could totally set up a kid with a spin to win bar build and just have him farm gear for you in Hell Tides. It's just fucking go to the red areas on the map and push this button. Pick up shit as you go. Let Halo campaign evolve to access your microphone. Yes. Same, bro. I should be dead. Not even joking. Me too, man. Thank Jesus I'm still here and get to game with the boys. Amen, brother. Amen. Banger intro. I know, bro. I know. It just fucking hits, right? I guess blind people play game. I guess? How, though? You need Duke. Oh my god. The big fucking... Bro, the Xbox logo on that controller was like a dinner plate. FYI, if you change your pickup interacts for keyboard and mouse and change E to F, no matter if you unbind it, you'll still continuously melee. Controller is more nostalgic. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's stick with controller then. Yeah, let's stick with controller for the nostalgia. All right. Button layout, default. We're going to try no look inversion. Man, I do struggle with FPS games on the controller, so this is going to be rough at first. This is going to be rough at first. Keep everything on high. Let's see what kind of frame rates we get, and we'll adjust from there. Screen shake and motion blur. Let's keep screen shake on for now. Upscaling DLSS, upscale quality high. Let's try native render resolution. What's async compute? Allow newer hardware to utilize additional GPU hardware to help reduce GPU workload. Enabling this has some CPU overhead, so it might not result in higher frame rates if your CPU is slower. Okay. Vendor specific, no frame gen. Okay, so we'll try this. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna do normal because I'm gonna have a hard time with this controller. All right, let's go. The Pillars of Autumn, boys. Here we go. I like, man. And you know what? Now that I'm in game, I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of excited. I'm kind of excited. Rally Point Alpha. What is this? If on controller, change your default Warthog controllers. You want skull hints or find as you go? I'll take hints. Yeah, I'll take hints. Looks good. Turn around as soon as you spawn in and jump on the back boxes to your, I think it's left. All right, copy. I don't know. I guess we're doing the prequel missions first. I just clicked whatever was default, Tiny.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant's ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed, my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in slip space. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon picket now. Nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana,
Everyone.
let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Damn, look at those cheeks, son. God, Cortana.
Please report to your action stations.
Let's go! Take it to him!
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose. Let's get it going, Marine!
5th platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with...
Whichever side has a walkway above the sky, the skull should be towards the end of it. Okay, copy that.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the Fly Boys started. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away laughing. Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir! Mm-hmm, damn right I am. Now move it out, double time!
Yo, is it just me?
Personnel, we are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
Oh, you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close. This is gonna be your lucky day.
Is it just me, or is there some uncanny shit going on with the,
Inbound Covenant boarding craft.
like the lip movements? Johnson is always weirdly smiling at you when he looks at the camera. Yeah, there's some weird uncanny shit going on there. For sure. Uh-oh.
Get on it! We can't stop them! Stay cool, Mendoza. What do you expect, Rifleman? You think this little pleasure cruise is gonna last forever? Man, keep your eyes downrange, fingers on the triggers, and we'll all go home in one piece.
Sir?
Cortana to Cryo 2. Transmitting security code. Bridge out.
Right.
Ooh,
Let's throw him
son.
out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. His vitals look good.
Hear that
He's
fucking
on.
music
Blowing the
kick
pins in
in
5.
as they introduce Chief. God damn, this game was so good.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have you battle-ready stat.
Vital signs look normal. No freezer burn.
Okay. Have to get used to the controller. Yeah, that's right. They added a sprint, which is weird. All right, press Y to skip calibration. Oh, this is the little thing with the dots, right? Oh, we got to do the dots.
Bridge to
Oh,
Cryo 2. This is Captain Keyes. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics and
On the double, crewman.
Aye, aye, sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We'd better get moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay, I'll leave the self-diagnostics running at least.
Good idea. You'd better get to your evac group, Sam.
Affirmative. I just have to reset the computer and I'm out of here.
Chief, wake the
Oh, God.
fuck up. Earth
Somebody
needs
get
you.
the door.
Goddamn right.
Security! Intruders in Cryo 2! No!
Sam!
Please!
Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here. This way.
Got something, bro?
Enemy boarding parties on
Firing! Behind us! They're right behind us! Secure those blast doors. Move! Move! Whoa!
Ambush! They're sending more!
Show me what you got.
Watch out! Those alien bastards are everywhere.
Clear! We got contact! I see them.
Sir, the captain is on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me. Get clear, Chief!
enemy boarding parties on starboard deck.
Follow me, sir. Captain Keyes is waiting for us, sir.
It's wild work to wake this guy up and not give him a weapon when this shit's going on, by the way. It's kind of crazy. Never thought about that. They really did a good job making you feel like you were Master Chief in these games. They did, man. They did. They really did. And making you feel like you were a badass.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well.
Like an
Cortana
absolute
did her best,
badass.
but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser.
Damn,
With those
girl.
odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well.
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Sassy. Sassy Cortana.
Report!
It must be one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Bam!
Oh, shit. You told me...
Captain, the cannon was my last
You told
defensive
me to get
option.
that skull, and I totally got wrapped up in the game and fucking forgot to grab it. God damn it. I am an idiot. Jesus. You totally told...
initiating Cole Protocol Article 2.
I got wrapped
We're
up in the whole
abandoning the
fucking... Damn it.
That means you too, Cortana.
All right, so he said, front of
Now
the
you
ship,
did what?
drop down,
Go down
behind
with the
ladder on the
ship?
left. Okay.
In a manner of speaking, the object we found. I'm going to try to land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard
Do you
AI
want a
is
secret
absolutely
achievement?
unacceptable.
Yeah,
And that
what
means
is it?
You're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones. Upload them to my neural links. Then sort yourself for a hard transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research. Earth.
I understand.
If all goes well, we'll rendezvous on the object's surface. And if it doesn't... make sure my daughter gets this.
Okay, wait. Push all 6 of them down in the hole. Okay. How do I push
The auto
them?
will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final
Nudge them
approach.
into the hole.
Excellent work, Cortana.
Oh, how am I gonna do that?
Are you ready?
Just run into them and push. Okay.
Yank me. Your architecture isn't that much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Good luck, Master Chief.
The Covenant have breached the command deck. We have to stop them from taking the bridge.
Okay, so front of the ship. Skull. Nice. Okay. And then the hole. Is that the hole? I gotta push them all down that hole? Oh, that's gonna be hard. You push them all down there. Oh, that's gonna be tough, man. Oh, I can't get my weapon out. There it is. Okay. Okay, so now shoot Keys in the face.
What the hell are you doing?
Security to the bridge. The Master Chief has gone rampant. Take him down, boys.
Bad guys.
That's it. I'm shutting you down.
Somebody see where that thing went?
Come on, fellas. This way.
You're mine. Get ready to die. Stupid cubby rats.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that, dude. That's not worth it. That's gonna take forever. I'm not doing that. Did I get the skull? Yeah, I got the skull. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. Ooh. Yeah, aiming is gonna take a little bit of work, I think. For sure.
Under fire.
Who wants a piece of me?
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Jesus, I can't aim for shit.
Damn thing moved, I swear.
I think I kind of want to keep this. And I like this thing because it's got the zoom on it. All right, what's this?
Over there.
Unbeliever in
There's
sight.
one.
Heresy.
What
Suck
the
on
hell?
that, bruh.
Did something just hit us? Move in. Back to the airlock.
The damage to the superstructure is extensive. I don't know how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
It's a secret achievement called My Ship Now.
All combat personnel, fall back to tertiary defensive positions.
Yeah, that was that was gonna. I was gonna spend forever trying to get that. I'm gonna stick with it, Tiny. I'm gonna stick with it. We'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. I'm kind of getting used to it.
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in.
And plus,
It's a Covenant overshield.
what's
I've
with all
created an
the
interface patch that will let you use the device
like,
to
bro? What's
augment
with
your
all
shields.
the little loot icons, man? Like, why? Why? We don't need loot icons. What's with all the little, you know what I'm talking about? All this shit? What is all this shit? I don't need this shit. I don't need this. I can see that the weapons are laying on the ground. I can see them. I can see them. I don't need whatever this is. I don't need it.
Report. Area secure.
Reserve combat teams on decks 5 through 9. Fall back to secondary defensive position.
Do I have any nades? What's right button? I don't have any nades yet. Right button to activate your current equipment. Wait, what's that?
Ow.
I don't remember that. What is that? That's new, right? Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Cover me.
I'm getting used to it. We'll get the hang of it. We'll get the hang of it. It's definitely not as easy as aiming with the mouse, though.
Tertiary defensive position.
I'll say that much. Not nearly as easy as aiming with the mouse. The voiceovers suck. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Pretty much so far I have to say that everything they have added is detracting from the game and not making it better. Right? Like everything I've noticed that's new that they added is making the game worse, not better. Every single thing. And granted, I'm not like a Halo expert or anything, but some stuff you notice, and it's just like, why?
He went into cover. I'm clear. Hey.
All hands, this is the captain. Prepare to abandon ship.
Yeah, just keep it exactly the same at 100%. That's all they had to do, man. That's all they had to do. Don't touch it. Just give it this graphical overhaul. Also, make sure that you get the mechanics right. Like, I'll say one thing. Mechanically, it also doesn't feel something's off.
Bring down by heretic force. Hey.
Like, it feels, I don't know, the aiming feels like a little, like, floaty or something, maybe? Granted, like, again, I'm not a Halo expert, and I'm also not good with the controller on first-person shooter games, right? So, you know, take that into account. I definitely not great with the controller on FPS games. Not a Halo expert, but
Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
I feel like I remember, I don't know, like what the aiming felt like, and it feels a little like weird and floaty or something. I don't know.
Hello.
What the fuck? What are these guys? What are you saying? Hey, hello. What the fuck? Why are you talking to me? Hey, hello. Watch out. What is that? What is that, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Huh? What are we doing? What are you doing? Fella, get out of the corner, bro. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Daddy's here. I am the main character.
Warning,
Like, literally.
Last door's closing. Covenant on the landing above us.
Whoops. Sorry, bro.
I'm hit.
This is my bad.
Cover me. Over there.
At least these little gremlin guys, at least they still have their silly little voice lines. Over there! Get him! Get him! Get him! You know, at least they still have that.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. The Covenant are destroying the life pods. Really don't want us on their way. You'll have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
I originally was going to buy it, but then I saw the videos and I was like, yeah, I'd rather just download custom edition and play the original again. Yeah. Yeah, I would have to say, just so far, not even having finished the first mission, if somebody were to come to me and if somebody came to me and they said, I've never played Halo before, I saw that the Halo remake came out, I really want to try Halo for the first time, I want to play Halo for the first time, should I get the remake? My answer would be no, get the Master Chief Collection. That would be my answer. That would be my answer. This is not the definitive edition of Halo. This is not the Halo experience. If you've never played Halo before, this is not the first experience that you want. You want to play the original Halo. Master Chief Collection has a nice graphical overhaul. It's a good-looking game. And the cool thing is you can switch between the original graphics and the remastered graphics, which is awesome. I love that. I love that. So yeah. Yep. I'm definitely voting with my wallet on this one and refusing to purchase it. Yeah, I don't blame you. The more people that take a hard pass on these types of industry cash grabs, the sooner these developers will learn. That's 100% right, Battle. That's 100% right, man. And like, that's the point that we're at. Like, I feel like the community's doing a good job of like being loud about things. The next step is to really start taking a meaningful stand and voting with our wallets. Like, we're playing this on Xbox Game Pass, so I didn't have to buy it. I would definitely not buy this game, and I wouldn't suggest that anybody else buy it. And I'm not even through the first mission. Not even through the first mission. And I haven't even seen any of the new story garbage yet either. But just based on nothing more than the small things that they've added, the change to the UI, like the weird pickups, the corny ass voice dialogues that they gave all the dudes that are like all the Marines that you pass by in the ship, like just based on that stuff, I can already tell that they have added too much to the game, and nothing that they have added is making the game better. It's actually the opposite. Everything that they've added detracts from the experience. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. This is what happens when you put people who have never played the game and don't care about the game in charge of making the game. People who don't care and don't understand the game. You put them in charge of making the game and you get this kind of stuff. If any one of us had been in the room, any single person who played and understands Halo had been in the room, none of these things would have made it into the game. Just one person who understood the fucking game and cared about the game, just one, would have stopped all of the stuff that we've seen so far. Like, even look at the user interface. Why are my guns down in the corner? I have 2 weapons. I have 2 fucking weapons. I know what guns I have. It's not like I have a huge inventory that I have to keep track of. I know what guns I have. Why are my guns down in the corner? Like, you know, The pickup notifications is annoying too. I understand why. Yeah, like it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary, man. Like when you walk over the weapons, it pops up on your screen. It always did. It says hold X to pick up. And you can see them on the ground. And like that's part of the original experience is taking out an enemy. And then you walk over there and walk over that enemy to see if they dropped anything that you want to pick up. If they dropped any ammo or you want to switch a weapon. Like that's part of it's part of how the game works, you know? Yeah, the Covenant voiceovers so far sound like pretty much like I remember them being in the original. This headphone drives me nuts. Yeah, the Covenant, like the little guys, the grunts running around, and like I remember they always had voice lines, and it pretty much sounds like the same voice lines to me. So that play original or do Master Chief Collection since they've fixed most of the problems that can't. Yeah, agreed. Master Chief Collection, I think, is like or the original if you can get to it. But I think like Master Chief Collection's probably more accessible for most people, you know? Or you know what? Better yet, if you have a PC, just, bro, I gotta get new headphones. If you have a PC, just emulate the original, right? That's the way to do it. Like, why do these things rattle so much when I'm talking? It's crazy. It sounds so weird. It's because the generic FPS controls, everything is floaty, right? That's what I was saying, man. It feels floaty. If you play a lot of Fortnite or any standard UE5 FPS, it's going to feel the same. I think that's exactly what it is, Cryptic. That's exactly what it is, bro. And you can feel it right away, right? Even me, somebody who hasn't played Halo 1,000 times, like I could immediately feel that it doesn't feel right. It feels floaty. That's exactly it, dude. That's exactly what I was trying to describe. Yeah, they did flop this one, Tiny. I agree. My brother called the grunts monkeys because of their behavior. So funny, brings me back. That fits. I like that. Just torrent it. There you go, bro. There you go. That's the way, dude. That is the way.
I'm detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways. My analysis suggests our exit will be behind a green-lit door. Scan the area, Chief.
Behind a green-lit door. Yeah, no shit. It's a video game. I know that the green door is the door that I need to go in. Come on. Come on, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Get behind them. One melee hit to the back will neutralize most hostiles.
Yeah, we might end up switching to keyboard and mouse, but I'm gonna stick with the controller for now, though, for sake of staying true to the original, because the original was on Xbox.
Moving to a stronger position.
Much stronger position there, bro. Glad you moved.
Motion tracker shows all clear.
Got some ammo for me, bub? Sure do. Sure do. Also, the sprint. The original did not have a sprint, right? This one definitely has a sprint. Yeah, there was no sprint in the original, right? I don't remember there being a sprint. I could be wrong on that, but this one definitely has a sprint.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
You think?
I just wrecked myself. Give up. Give up.
All hands. This is your captain. remaining personnel to the lifeboats immediately. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
All right, let's play around with the plasma rifle.
Tangos! What you wanna do? There's more of them. Mind you, man. Be careful. Going hot. Covering fire! Oh, nice and stiff! Ah!
Oh. Thanks, buddy. I like this one better. Thanks, fella.
Remaining personnel to the lifeboats immediately. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
Okay. I'll quickly get aboard before it launches. Oh, did I get some nades? Yeah. Nice. I didn't even see you guys back there. What are you guys doing? What are you silly ducks doing? You silly ducks.
All remaining combat teams, pull out.
Original did not have sprint. They included the skull to remove sprint in the first few skulls so you can go OG mode. Ah, okay. There was not a sprint for Halo 1, 2, and 3 and Reach. Okay, no sprint until, like, Reach. Okay. Okay. It was a perk for that Spartan. Alright, I thought so. It should be coming up soon unless you passed it already. Oh, damn it. You'll enter a room with a bunch of... I keep fucking missing the skulls.
I don't want to die out here.
Damn it.
Look.
I'm trying, Cryptic. I'm trying. I'm an idiot, man. Games were so simple back in these times. Just walk, shoot, and kill. I know. That's all it takes, man. Just walk, shoot, and kill. Make me a badass. Give me some great music. The music hard carries the atmosphere in this game.
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know, but we're landing on it.
No worries, bro. No worries. I can always go back and play the levels too. I mean, honestly, like, again, I would probably just go back and play the Master Chief Collection. Yeah, copy that. It's a tough juggle. And as you see, even if you tell me, I'm probably going to forget and miss them anyway, so it's no big deal. No big deal, bro. Is this cutscene new? Is this a new cutscene? The other one you just... This cutscene's not in the original,
Are you
is
sure
it?
You wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
Pelican one. Yeah, that's the ship thing we're in, right? But was that cutscene? This is the original cutscene's just you going down, right? This is definitely not original. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. Some of the cutscenes were reimagined, stylized from different POVs. Okay. The ship blew up and you flew down to the... That's what I thought. It was like really simple, right? You're just like... Yeah. Okay, that's what I
Chief.
thought.
Chief! Can you hear me? At last. Are you alright? Can you move?
Oh yeah, I can move. Give me some nades.
The others... The impact... There's nothing we can do.
Oh man. I remember the first time I stepped foot here. Seeing that big ring go all the way up. It's just like, what is even happening right now? So cool, man. So fucking cool, dude. One cutscene that was changed in a major way is later on when you're on a Covenant ship, they have a ship enter and you actually get to see what happened versus OG, your POV is behind with no context to what happened. Okay. Oh, it did have that. Okay. Yeah, Halo 2, I think, is when he jumps, right? He literally jumps and just flies down himself. Isn't that how Halo 2 starts out? Okay, so maybe that was in the original. Okay.
Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
Shit, we'll evade all right. We'll evade all right. Come on, boys. Ah, the Needlers are so much fun. I do like the Needlers. I do like the Needlers, but I think I'm going to keep my pistol for now. Because the pistol has the scope on it. Let's refill grenades. What a fucking cool idea for a science fiction story, man. God damn. Evade them right into a sticky grenade. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so it was in the original. It
Warning,
was just
I've detected
changed.
incoming
Okay.
Banshee fighters.
Yeah. I agree with that, Battle. I agree with that. The original did have a very dark and gritty atmosphere. There's a lot more color in this one. I mean, like, I'll be honest. Like, some of the graphic... What the... Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. There's an ADS for the assault rifle? That's not supposed to be there, is it? What the fuck? Why is there an ADS for the assault rifle? That's the whole point of the pistol. That's the whole point of the pistol. That's what makes the pistol, is that it has an ADS. What? What the fuck? What's the point of that? What is the point of adding an ADS for the assault rifle in Halo? What is the point? What is that, bro? What the hell? That's freaking stupid. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. Let's grab a needler. These guys have plasma pistols. What's this guy got? Plasma rifle. I don't like the plasma rifle very much. I have to grab a needler the next time we see one. That's so weak, dude. Come on, man. Come on, bro. That's not Halo! Why is there an ADS for the assault rifle in Halo? It completely defeats the point of the pistol. That's what makes the pistol, is that you have an ADS. Everything that they have added to the game makes it worse. Nothing that they have changed or added makes the game better. Nothing.
We should evacuate the area and find other survivors before Covenant search teams arrive.
Warthog in this one is a bit weird, but if you have a Marine on the gunner, they'll aim based on where you look. Okay. Yeah, Cryptic, they just left the generic FPS, like they just dropped generic FPS in Unreal Engine and just left, instead of customizing it to be Halo, they were just like, oh, well, an FPS game has an ADS, so we'll just leave that in there. No! You don't just fucking leave that in there. It's Halo! What the whole fuck, dude? What the whole actually fuck? The whole lore and series, awesome, and love how they tied it into Helldivers. I didn't know it was tied into Helldivers 2. The only props I give the Scooby-Doo team, great name, by the way. I would also accept Skinwalker, is their revamp of the needle rifle. It's actually decent in this game and really nice to use. Did it always have ADS on the rifle? Are we sure about that? If it did, maybe I'm just going crazy. I maybe just never used it. I always liked the needler.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Okay, right. It had ADS, but it was only for binoculars, not to shoot. Okay. Right. So, okay. Okay, so I was right. I was right.
Good to see you, sir. I thought we were the only ones who made it off the Pillar of Autumn. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the party.
Johnson.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Unfortunately, Johnson, we are
Warning,
cooked,
I
but
have detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach.
I can confirm that we are cooked.
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here. Ah, man, they're everywhere. Spirit inbound. I'm being engaged.
I think we got him, boys. I think we got him.
You ready for enemy reinforcements?
I'm right where I need to be.
Bring it on, man. Uh-oh, another bandit dropping in behind us. They're trying to flank us. Where? Get ready. We may have a problem here. These bastards are everywhere. All over me.
Like, I like, I'm trying not to use the sprint too much, but like, I instinctively hit it because of Call of Duty.
Heads up.
I'm in position.
This is Pelican Echo 419. Anybody reading me? Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Pohammer? Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. I'm on my way.
That's the last of them. Covering fire.
See that?
Okay, report in.
All right. Somebody got a needler down here. I'm trying to get a needler. I want to use the needler. Nobody. Nobody. What's up, bruh? Johnson? This is Johnson.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Bowhammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers.
Oh, snap. You said change the,
The Master Chief and I
Oh,
need some
shit.
backup.
There's a skull here. Wait.
Sure, Cortana. All right, ladies.
Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute.
Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Settle
There's a
in,
skull
give 'em
here.
hell.
Up on that base in front of you. Need to nade jump the center, middle, and climb up.
That's affirmative. Echo 419 staying on station. Bowhammer out.
Okay, climb up normally, up center, up here. Like here. Okay. And then nade jump. Wait, how do you nade jump? Above you on the incline. Over there? Okay. Ah, shit. Shit. I thought it was gonna stick. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Remember when this dropped in 2011? Is that when the original came out? Was 2011? I feel like it was before then. Was it 2011? Also, what's up, Beyblade? Welcome back, bro. Can't believe they did this again. Not only did they do it again, but they fucked it up. It was 2001. Okay, right. Not only did they do it again, but they screwed it up, man. November 2001. Okay. Okay, hold on, man. What? I can't. Okay, come on. Come on, bro. All right, fuck this skull. You should be able to crouch jump a bit higher to get further away from the nade. Okay. Okay, and maybe throw the nade here. I fucking jumped! When did the Master Chief Collection come out? Because there's also the Master Chief Collection. Damn it. Come on, you fuckers. Motherfucker. Alright, fuck that skull. November 2014. Okay. Time your jump with the explosion. Alright, hold on. Let's figure this shit out. Oh my god. God. That shit fucked me up. SMG? What's this? I don't remember this. That's cool. What is the SMG? It's a possibility that's what it is. Yeah, you think? All right, so you said change the controls for the Warthog?
Survivors will probably stick close to their emergency beacons. We need to find where
What?
the lifeboats landed. My topographical...
Yeah, that's not right. Should be left and right bumpers for gas and brake, right? Controller, Warthog control, driver based. Okay. The Warthog accelerates and right. Okay. Accelerates and brakes on the left and right, triggers and steers. Right. That's how it should be. Okay.
Scans indicate a subterranean
Okay, there we
passage
go.
nearby.
Yo,
Looks
what
like
the
our best
fuck
route
was
out of this
that?
valley.
What was that? Who decided that was a good idea? Yeah, bro, Beyblade. Basically,
This cave
up
is
to
not
this
a natural
point,
formation. Some of us
everything that they have changed or added to the game makes it worse.
I've hacked into the Covenant
Every
Battlefield.
single thing
They're actually
that they've
broadcasting
changed or
tactical
added to
data
the
on
game so
unencrypted
far
channels.
up to this point makes
Should
it
show them who
worse.
they're dealing with.
Like,
Master
they
Chief,
added...
I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
They added pickup indicators, voice
lapse
like
in
they added
security
so
is
much
honestly-
shit, changed
Should be able to
controls for the
analyze their
Warthog,
defensive
and it
systems.
all
I'll
makes
alert
the
you when I
game
find
worse.
something of interest.
All they had to do was not touch it and improve the graphics. Oh, also, they fucking gave the assault rifle. You can now ADS and shoot with the assault rifle, which is dumb as hell.
I'm on your side. Keep firing, keep firing. Give me an assist over here.
I've located the bridge controls. They're on that ledge.
All right, wait. How do I change seats? There we go.
All tangos neutralized.
Engaging the unclean! My journey begins.
All right, so what do I got to do? I got to get up there? How do I get up there? Wait, how the fuck do I get up there? Yo, I haven't seen the Girl Boss edition yet. Big and Tatted! What is up, my dude? Welcome back, brother. Happy Tuesday, bro. Happy Tuesday, brother. Good to see you, man. All right, what the fuck? How do I get up there? Where's the staircase, bro? Where's the fucking staircase? Regarding the POS SMG. Oh, that's right. I picked up an SMG. It was added in Halo 2 when they introduced dual wielding, but whatever reason they carried it into this remake as a default junk weapon to the Marines. What the fuck, man? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I remember. You know what? I remember. This thing does suck. I remember the first time I ever played this, actually, having a hard time finding that staircase, too.
Tangos.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide, one near the cliff edge, and another near the head of the river.
Beyblade! Thank you for the sub, brother. I love you. I appreciate you, bro.
Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Detecting Marine IFF signals beyond that marker.
Enemy spotted.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks. Alert, there are Jackal snipers on the high ground. I recommend you stay out of their line of
Oh,
fire.
shit. Suicide bomber.
Call him out, I'll gun him down.
Yeah, get in the gunner seat, bro. I'm waiting for one of you fucking dudes to get in the gunner seat.
Target's down. I'll clear the path. Area secure.
Heads up, Spirit dropping in. Spirit on approach.
Got trouble. I've got the gun. That's a live one.
Look sharp. Covenant dropship on approach. I can use some help over here.
By all means. Cover fire. Fire it.
Come here, you little shit.
efficient, how we get the job done.
Sorry, buddy. You shouldn't have been there. No, I'm driving around, doing shit.
Don't fight this place. Berserk Fury! Yeah!
Yeah, I need a different weapon, man. This thing sucks. Get the fuck away from me, bro. Jesus.
Dropship inbound. Dropship inbound.
Stand by, Marines. I've called Echo 419 for evac. We should dust off shortly.
Roger that. Marines! Assemble for evac! Pronto!
You drive, I'll shoot.
Let's roll!
Let's roll.
Hit the gas!
Hit the gas. What else can I say that's corny as hell?
Punch it! Hit the gas! Floor it! Punch it! Let's roll!
Floor it.
Hit the gas!
Punch it. Let's roll. Where'd my Warthog go? There it is. Oh, this thing is jacked up, son. Damn, bro. Man, this thing is fucked up. I know, man. I know. They just keep... Ah, shit. Did I miss another skull? Forgot to mention earlier, after making those adjustments to my pals yesterday to automate them, they kept themselves alive through the whole day, night, logged in earlier AM. Everyone was happy, healthy. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Top of those rocks need to leapfrog a bit. If on the big middle rock, it's the forward-facing right side, forward-facing, looking to the... Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. I suck. Yeah, the voice lines just feel like a bit much.
The putrid apes. Sounds like we made quite an impression.
All right, so far...
We need to find the other two lifeboats.
Man, I need my Warthog. We should have brought our Warthog, fella. You know that? We totally should have.
There are some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Squirrely little thing. Contact. Duck cover. Eyes open. I lost it. There's more of them.
That's how it's done.
I've located the final lifeboat. I'll give you a nav point to the beacon.
Clear.
I'm clear.
I cannot find
Warning.
a single
I've picked up
wild
reports that
pinking,
Covenant
and the
have
world
located
boss
and
one
secured
isn't
the core of
dropping the
Autumn's crash
plumes.
site. The good news is the captain
Love
is
your
still
videos,
alive.
bro. I started
The
to see
bad
them
news
after
is that the
PS6
Covenant have
announcement. I
captured
didn't
the
do
entire
proper
surviving
research.
command.
Here, PS5 costs $950. Damn. I still have a window to return it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, bro, like, I'll say this much, man. Like, buying a console right now is rough, brother. First of all, thank you very much. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for being here. It's good to have you. Happy Tuesday. So, like, buying a console right now is rough, man, because they're way overpriced. You know, I don't think that the price that we're currently paying for a PS5, I don't think the PS5 is worth it. But the same goes for the Xbox. You know, that said, the PS5 does still have like an existing library of games. So if you have invested in a PS5, you know, all is not lost, right? Like if you have your PS5, you're happy with your PS5, and you want to play some of the existing PS5 exclusives, like you can still get God of War, Spider-Man, you can get all that stuff on physical. Not all of them are true physical, but you know, there's still an existing library of games. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff to play if you're invested in a PS5. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's rough. It's hard to recommend that anybody like buy a console right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the prices are just so freaking egregious, bro. They're just so ridiculous. The Xbox is definitely, it's a little bit cheaper until August. So, like, if you're not married to the PS5, like, I think you can probably get an Xbox for, like, at least a couple $100 cheaper, and then you could spend that money on games. So, you know, there's an option. You can always go the PC route, but with the price of PC components right now, it's the same thing, right? Like everything's so expensive. So it's tough, man. It's tough, bro. It's really tough. Yeah, Tiny loves his PS5. I know we've got a couple PS5 players in chat here. You know, so it's like it's not like, you know, it's not, you know what I mean? Like it's not like all is lost if you bought a PS5. I don't own anything, not like with PS2 and 3. They can basically shut down everything with that. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point, bro. That's the whole point behind digital. Like, look, let me show you something. Let me show you something right now, and this is gonna blow your fucking mind. I am a disc girl, but you still have to download things. I said I won't be buying GTA 6. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I have not pre-ordered GTA 6, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't decided. But the fact that there isn't gonna be a disc, like, here's my thing, right? Like, I play mostly on PC now, but I have my Xbox specifically for physical games. Games like GTA, Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I've got my physical copies sitting right there, right? That's why I like to have a console, is because certain games that are like important to me, or, you know, I want to have a physical copy of them. And the fact that there's not going to be any copy of GTA 6 is like, any physical copy of GTA 6, it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like, what's the point? Also, and I want to show you something in just a sec. Don't let me forget. Also, when it comes to GTA 6, and look, this is just my opinion, but the more I think about it, I don't know. It's just, the more I think about it, the more, or the harder I find it to believe that it's going to be as impressive as everybody is expecting it to be. Because think about it this way, right? Why do we love Grand Theft Auto so much? Because it's always been revolutionary, right? Think back to GTA 3, the original GTA 3, if you're old enough to have experienced that launch. I am. I'm an unk, right? I've been around for a long time. I've been in this shit for decades. The GTA 3 launch and that game in general, it was such a big deal because it was the first time that we saw an open sandbox world like that on a console. We'd never seen anything like that before. It was truly a first. No linearity, you know, like, there's no pathing. It just a big sandbox that you could play in. It was mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing. And then to just make a long story short, you fast forward through the series, right? You get like San Andreas, and like every time there was a big GTA release, there was an iteration on that. Like, we had the sandbox, then the sandbox got much more realistic, and then the sandbox got more bigger. And then they added stuff to the sandbox all the way up to GTA 5. But now the difference was playing GTA 2. It was my first. Okay. So, you know, right? What made GTA such a big deal was that it was always a revolutionary leap forward in terms of that sandbox style of playing. Now it's 2026. Do we really believe that GTA 6 is going to have a bigger, more immersive, a more living world than, say, something like Crimson Desert? Crimson Desert is one of the most impressive open world sandbox games that's ever been made. Maybe they'll have a bigger map, right? But, like, go back and play GTA 5 after playing Crimson Desert. GTA 5, it feels flat and lifeless. It still has a great story. The story's still awesome to play through. But you realize how shallow the world of GTA 5 is. Like, and people might, like this might be a hot take. You know what I'm saying? This might be a hot take. People might get in their feelings over this. But when I go back at, like, we were just recently playing GTA 5 on this channel, and I have to admit that GTA 5 really, for me, it's like the definition of the expression a mile wide and an inch deep. Like, that world there's just no interaction. The world is completely lifeless. It doesn't react to the player at all. It doesn't evolve in any way whatsoever. The only way that the world reacts to the player in any sense whatsoever is the star system, which is very shallow system, right? It's fun, right? Try and get 5 stars and all that is fun. I'm not saying it's not fun, but when you compare it to where we have gotten with open world games, I find it hard to believe that GTA 6 is going to be that impressive. Like we've already seen, just judging by the stuff that we've seen so far, right? It looks like many of the bigger buildings in GTA 6 are not going to be accessible just the same as they were in GTA 5. Like it just feels like I have a hard time believing that GTA 6 is going to be able to deliver an experience that is truly revolutionary in the sense that people expect from Grand Theft Auto. I'm sure it's going to be a perfectly serviceable open world game, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. And then story-wise, right? Let's just be honest. The Rockstar that wrote games like GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 no longer exists. Those writers are gone. Look at the stuff that has come out for Grand Theft Auto 5 online in the last few years. It is leaps and bounds. It is like miles below in quality level when compared to the original story stuff for the GTA 5 campaign. It's not even comparable. It's completely, it's like a different planet. It's like a different game. If that's the team that's writing the story for GTA 6, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, there's a lot of great games that have come out recently, a lot of great games coming out. I just have a feeling that GTA 6, there's a lot of hype around it. And I think there's a strong possibility that this is going to be the first GTA release since GTA 3 that doesn't live up to the hype. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Oh, but right, I wanted to show you something. Real quick. So speaking of digital distribution, so first of all, right, like you just saw a couple of days ago that the PS5 network went down, or the PlayStation network went down for a couple of hours. People couldn't access their digital libraries. Potentially hundreds, even thousands of dollars worth of games you cannot play because they're having service issues. So that's number one, right? Now, here's the second thing with digital distribution, something I want to show you real quick. All right. So let's look up okay. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Okay, currently it is on sale, but a week ago, the last time I checked, this game is still selling, and this is a sale that ends in 2 weeks. So this game still sells outside of special sales. This game still sells for $70 digital only on the PlayStation Store. There are tons of examples of this. This is just one that I happen to know because I recently did a video and I featured this game in it. Okay. Here's the physical copy. The physical copy sells all day, every day for less than $30. It is often $25 on Amazon, right? So this is the other issue. Once they get rid of this option for you altogether, they want to remove this option for you. Once they do that, this temporary sale that they're running, again, I just made a video on both of these games. or just featured this game in a video where I compared them. And at the time, there was no sale running on this. And this game sells for $70 still. This game's how many years old? Sells for $70 still, digital only. Once they remove that physical option, you're not going to see these sales ever again. They're not going to have any reason to put games on. Why would they put it on sale? They don't have to. You're going to pay full price, full launch price for every single game in the PlayStation library in perpetuity. Fucking ridiculous, man. Yeah, like, and just back to your comment about being a disc girl. I'm a disc guy too. Like, that's why I have my Xbox, right? And I'm not against digital games. I'm not against digital distribution. My whole thing is this, right? The problem with digital distribution is that for whatever reason, we have allowed ourselves to be convinced to believe that digital property does not carry with it the same property rights that are applied to physical property. Like, if I went to Best Buy right now and I bought, say, a game or a Blu-ray, it doesn't matter. Let's say I went to Best Buy and I bought a video game on disc right now, right? And that game comes on that disc. If Sony was to then show up at my house 6 months later and demand that I give that game back to them, that shit wouldn't fly, right? Like, we wouldn't accept that. That's unacceptable. But for whatever reason, when it comes to digital property, we just accept it. I might buy a game or a movie, and 6 months later, maybe that game or movie is delisted from the store for whatever reason. Any myriad of reasons, legal, copyright, whatever. That game is delisted, it's removed from the store, and is also removed from my library, and we just think, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Fuck that. Like, that's your property. You bought that property, right? And that's my issue with digital distribution, is we get no consumer protections and no property rights when it comes to digital property. Digital property is the same as physical property. It's still property, and we should be protected as it pertains to that property after we purchase it, right? Those bits, that information, it still lives somewhere, and it is still mine. It exists and it belongs to me because I purchased it. And with that purchase came my right to be able to control my own access to that property. That's my problem with digital distribution. And until they fix that, I will continue to be as loud as I possibly can about it. Because all of us, especially now, like, everybody is struggling to keep a roof over their heads, put food on the table, right? We're all struggling right now. We were talking about this earlier. We are the first generation since the Industrial Revolution to have a lower standard of living than our parents did before us. The first generation since the Industrial Revolution. We have less money. We have less overall quality of life. We have a shorter life expectancy. First time that has happened since the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution happened, and we got cheap access to energy. And with that cheap access to energy, everybody got richer, everybody got healthier, and everybody lived longer. And that has continued generation after generation until right fucking now. And the reason that has changed isn't because the nature of reality has changed. The reason that has changed is because the structures and systems under which we live and operate have become more and more corrupt and take more and more away from us. And this digital rights fight that we are engaged in is just one of many aspects of that. And so we are already dealing with enough. So why should we allow ourselves to be pushed around by these billion-dollar corporations? We deserve to have some kind of protection, some kind of rights, some kind of peace of mind that when we buy something like a video game that is designed to give us a little bit of relief, give us some place to escape all of the stresses that we constantly deal with every day, we shouldn't have to deal with stress around whether or not we're even going to be able to play that game at any given time simply because these corporations are allowed to get away with whatever they want. That's my thing, man. Like, I'll buy digital games and movies all day, every day. Just give me the protection that I deserve when I buy those things. Sanchizel, with GTA 6, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm trying to remain optimistic as well, Sanchizel, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. Where's my trailer 3? I think it's coming soon. I think it's coming soon. Most open world games look like a slop just to push consumerism based on nostalgia. That's unfortunately very true. Yeah, Starfield's a good example of that. Starfield is a good example of that. Was playing GTA 2 is rad, by the way. Just by the way, that's when it was still top down, right? I don't know. GTA Online is good still. It's not shallow. GTA Online is what single player should have been. That's fair. That's fair. Which, you know, like, it makes sense, right? Because GTA Online has constantly evolved and been updated over the years. So, and like, you know, I understand that GTA 5 is an older game. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, using it as an example to illustrate how far open world games have progressed over the last decade and a half or whatever. And they've come a really long way. I was a Crimson doubter. I was too. Jeff, remember launch day? Remember launch day? How close I was to refunding that game? Yeah. Yeah. But we stuck with it. Remember, we stuck with it, and it turned out to be amazing. Turned out to be amazing. I'm really optimistic about that. This is the biblical greed. If I don't have a disc, I don't think it's worth me buying nothing. I agree. I agree, man. I agree. I do. I do. And it's because that disc gives me ownership. It's just like forking your money over for something with no assurance that you're going to be able to keep that thing. It just doesn't make sense to me. All about price control. That's right. You can still buy day one edition of Snake Eater right below that on your Amazon listing. Yep, it's crazy. But that's the thing. It's me. Do you really think people are that stupid? They do. They do. And here's the problem. A lot of people are. A lot of people are. Like, read through the comments on some of my videos, and you will see comment after comment. People fighting and arguing against their own best interest in defense of these corporations and their practices. You'll see it over and over and over again. I don't understand it, but unfortunately, it's true. Unfortunately, it's true. By the way, if anyone who has access to their PSN account, ask them to sign in and compare the price you're seeing. Hold on, wait. Compare the price you're seeing versus what they see when logged in. Yeah, that's a really good experiment too. Cryptic. That's another thing. Targeted pricing. Sony's also doing that. If you spend a lot of money on games, you will get a higher price than I do if I spend little money on games. Like if I don't buy a lot of games, they will serve me, if I'm logged in, they will serve me lower prices to try and entice me to buy games, and they'll give you higher prices because they know that you are more likely to spend the money and buy the game. They are shady as fuck, man. They found loopholes since 2013. It's still tricky, but at least you have something. On the PSN Store website, on the PlayStation also work, but PSN Store website seems to fluctuate the most. I wonder, can I log in? Hold on, let me see if I can log into the website. I don't know if I have my password and stuff saved here. Let me check. All right, so let me just check the price again. All right, so not signed in, the price is $27.99. Let me try and sign in. I think I should have my password saved here. That's not going to be right. No, I don't have my... Oh, wait, it's going to be in another profile, I think. Oh, this is good. So we can keep both of these open. I think I should be able to sign in here. Yeah, this is a really good experiment. Let's check this. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I don't have my password saved. And I have no idea what it is. God damn it. God damn it. Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my password saved. But if anybody does and they want to check under their sign-in, it's $27.99 with no login. In California, they're trying to push a law that they need to patch it so people can play offline. Hope other countries will go. Yeah, so that was unfortunately that unfortunately stalled. I know exactly what you're talking about, but unfortunately that's stalled. It passed like the first vote or whatever, but then by the time the second vote came, they all abstained from voting and it failed because the lobbyists got to them. They saw that it was moving forward. They moved in, started passing out those dollars, and suddenly nobody wanted to vote for it anymore. EU has one of the strictest laws when it comes to buyers' rights, but they still found a loophole. Yeah, exactly. Like EU has like very strict consumer like buyer protections, except when it comes to digital. For whatever reason, and that's what people don't understand, right? That is the reason that these companies are pushing so hard to move towards all digital. It's explicitly because consumer protection laws don't apply to the digital space. That's exactly why they're pushing all digital so hard. They don't give a shit about the few pennies that it costs them to make those discs. It's not about that. They certainly don't give a shit about consumer preference, right? They don't, it's none of that. It's the fact that in the all digital space, they don't have to deal with all of those consumer protections. They can price fix. They can eliminate competition, right? They can give you whatever licensing terms that they want so that they can sell you the same content over and over and over again. That's exactly what it's about. My mother still has a maid, goes on vacations, has best clothes, and here I am paying PS5 in installments for me not to own anything. It's crazy, bro. Bro, yo. Don't even get me started on the boomers. Don't even get me started. Gaming was my safe space, and now I can't even have that. And that's my point, right? You deserve to have that. You deserve to have that safe space. For as much shit as we deal with as normal people, as like the middle class, we carry the burden of society on our shoulders. It's our taxes that fund all of this, everything in the government. We're the ones who build and maintain the infrastructure. Everything rests on our shoulders. When these big corporations fail, whose money is it they use to bail them out? When the billionaires, like the billionaire, the executive locust class, right, privatizes profits and socializes losses. Socializes their losses with our tax dollars and then privatizes all the profits into their pockets. We deal with all of this every day. You deserve to have that space where you can go and get away and relax, and you shouldn't have to be stressed about whether or not you own the things that you buy for your entertainment, for that space that's just for you. You like deserve better than that. I miss the days when you had a choice. I do too. Terminator, what is up, my dude? Welcome back, brother. Good to see you, bro. Happy Tuesday. Here's another good point. They can censor and change games at will if you only have digital. Great point. Great point. We recently talked about how they've done that with the GTA series. Yep. That's a great point. Many games have been updated and changed quietly on digital versions. That's exactly right. Do it off screen. I remembered. You saw that, right, Cryptic? I did it. Yeah, that's exactly my point. That's exactly my point. It's me. Like, I'm not against digital games. I'm not against digital distribution in general. What I am against is the fact that when it comes to digital distribution, we have no protections and no rights as the customer. Fix that, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. You know, like, digital distribution should work like GOG, GOG.com. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You buy a game off of GOG.com, and you get a DRM-free offline executable that you can install and play anywhere that'll run it. You can burn it to a disk and keep it forever. That's how digital distribution should work. If digital distribution worked that way, I would be fine with it. I would still prefer physical games. I still like to have a box and a manual and all that other stuff. Remember what physical PC games used to be like before Steam? Steam, the company that us PC players defend so vigorously. Yeah, let's not forget that Steam killed physical games on the PC. Steam, they're not the good guy. They're not a good guy. They just happen to be the best of the worst, right? They just happen to be the most amicable villain in this story. But make no mistake, they are still a villain. And they aggressively killed physical ownership and physical games in general on the PC. And PC physical games used to be the best. Big fancy boxes with all kinds of cool shit inside, multi-fold outs. Old PC games, physical games were amazing. Yeah, we could do Power World for an hour. I can do that. Yeah, let me just go use the bathroom first. Yeah, we were protesting here. Over 1 million people signed petition to save gaming. That's amazing. That's awesome. I love it. And all they did is that it cannot say buy or purchase. They have to specify that it's buying. That's crazy. Yeah, we earn the most but have nothing. That's right. My mother would be surprised how I cannot afford things. I'm not working harder. I went back to college again. I have no clue what I'm doing. You're not like, yeah. That whole like, I'm not even going to get into the boomers, man. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I was the crazy one, and that was the only reason I was a console gamer. Yo, I was right there with you. I was an avid Steam hater for like the first freaking like 15 years of Steam's existence. Like, people vigorously defend Steam on the PC. And it's like, I understand that, like, when it comes to digital distribution, Steam is really the best platform because they do make decisions that are focused on the customer experience. They understand that delivering a good experience means customer loyalty. But that's why they do it. That's why they do it. Like, Steam isn't like some altruistic, like, Steam is not like this altruistic fucking charity organization. It's a business. Gabe is a billionaire. The reason Steam has the customer service that it has, the reason Steam has the refund policy, the reason Steam has all the information about games and AI and content and all the other stuff on their site that we as customers all appreciate so much. The reason that stuff is there is because it makes them money. It isn't because Steam is out to do right. It's because that customer experience brings them loyal customers, which in turn spend their money on the platform. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. And never forget that Steam killed physical games on the PC. Steam did that. That was Steam that did that. Nobody else. Without Steam, that wouldn't have happened. It at least would not have happened as soon as it did. If it wasn't for Steam, I guarantee you the PC as a platform would be included in the current physical conversation that's going on right now. I can guarantee you, if it wasn't for Steam, we would still be getting physical releases for the PC. And PC would be experiencing, they would be in the same exact conversation that consoles are in right now if it wasn't for Steam. It's just that Steam killed physical on the PC 2 decades earlier than it happened on the console. All right, so guys, I got to use the restroom real quick, and then I'll come back and we can play some Power World for an hour. That sounds good. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's play a little bit of Power World. Just a heads up. Let me kick my fan on real quick. Just a heads up. I'm probably going to have to jump off like 10 or 15 minutes early today. I have to be somewhere after stream. And I got to give myself a little bit of extra time to get there. So, all right. So, first impressions on the Halo Campaign Evolved remake. They changed and added too many things, small things, but every single thing that they changed and or added makes the game worse, not better. If you want to play Halo and you have never played Halo before, play the Master Chief Collection or the original. Use an emulator. This is not the definitive Halo experience. I think that's fair, right? I think that's fair. It's not like, it's not terrible. It's, you know, it's fun. It's still like Halo. It still has the bones there, but it's still Halo-ish. I'll say it's Halo-ish. Like, it has a lot of the components that made Halo fun. Just all of it's just off a little bit. None of it's quite right. You know what I'm saying? None of it's quite right. All right, let's play a little bit of Power World for the end of stream. It's Campaign Evolved for 2026. That's... Yes, it is, Sanchisel. Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is. Campaign Evolved for 2026. Yep. All right, recent. Why is it called Power World server hosted by Havoc? What? What happened to our server name? Has it been doing that long? Oh, this is not right. What is going on? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. How do I get back out of here? Can I get out of here? Oh, they give you 2 games. Really? Havoc is our hosting site, Sanchisel. So do I have to... There's no way for me to back up out of this? You're kidding me, right? I got to restart the campaign using Task Manager. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know they gave us 2 games. So we've got a second instance that we could use for something too, huh? That's kind of cool. We should think up of something interesting we can do with that. With our second instance. Man, I wish we had more time. We're only going to get like 30 minutes, which sucks balls. There we go. Husk World Stud Farm. That's us. There we go. The studliest of muffins, the shiniest of pals, and the bestest of buds. That's us. That's us. Donkey balls. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yay, son. Everybody's good. Everybody's in good condition. Hell yeah. Casa de Husk is looking good. All right, gents. Okay, so we got to find the small settlement and talk to the chief. Let's go do this. I love you too, Sanchisel. I love you too, brother. Let's see. Can we... Let me put some stuff away first. Real quick. I got to try and be quick, though, man. We don't have a lot of time. All right. First, let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now let's do this. Pow. We can put those away. And we should be good to go, right? We got everything else we need. We can put this away. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, I don't have any POW balls. I want to capture this fucker. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, how do I not have any POW balls? What's that all about? I had a bunch of POW balls. Did I use them all? I swear I had. I swear I made... Did I put them away somewhere? I bet I put them away somewhere. You work on those. Let me check. Did I put them somewhere? I bet I did. By accident. I bet I did. I bet that's exactly what I did. I bet that's exactly what I did. Yep, there they are. I knew I had a bunch of POW balls. I knew it. All right, you keep working on those, buddy. I'm going to go over here. Oh, we should bring a POW with us. Who do we got? I think everybody's working on the farm. No, we got a kitty. We can bring the kitty. Yeah, so I need to level up so I can unlock more technology so that I can, What's that? Got you. I got you. You're mine. I gotcha. Gotcha. That's new. A Melpaca. I never had one of those before. I bet I can ride that thing. There's one of those fuckers. Yeah, get him, kitty. Get him, kitty. Man, this kitty's a badass. He sucks on the farm, but he's a good fighter. Ah. Picked up Castaway's journal. All right, sweet. Oh, there's another Melpaca, a level 9. Get his ass, kitty. Where are you going, bro? Where the fuck are you going? You dummy. I gotcha. I gotcha. You're coming with me. You don't know it yet, but you are. See? Told you. Can I rescue this kitty who's drowning? 24%. Oh, does this belong to somebody? Does this kitty belong to somebody? Why does it say criminal activity underway? He's swimming, not drowning. Oh, I thought he was drowning. Don't catch him. Okay. He belongs to somebody, I guess. Oh, we got to fight the boss again. All right, sweet. Let's grab our bounties. If you've got the skills, how about taking down a bounty? Oh, that's right. He's where I turn in the bounty stuff, right? Okay. Now we got to give the soup to homeboy over here. And don't I have to do something for this guy? I'm the chief judge of the World Pal Expedition. I came to this region to see Lift Monk, but it got away. I'll give you the honor of showing me Lift Monk. You may thank me later. Okay, so I got to find a Lift Monk for him. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Gotcha. That kitty's running all the way over there. He's running all the way over there to fight that other cat. That's exactly what he's doing. Crazy little bastard. Ouch. Sucker. I gotta get her a water shooty guy, right? Oh, I should have brought one with me. Yeah, if you have a pal that can water crops, could you give it to me? Yeah, I gotta get her one of those water shooty guys. I should have brought one. Dang it. Yeah, I should have thought of that and brought one. We could have got the XP for it. Unlocks Fox Park harness technology to craft it at PAL Gear Workbench. Where's it at? Did I unlock it yet? Yeah, I got it already. All right, sweet. All right, we got 2 levels real quick. That's good. Let's try and catch some more guys while they're still sleeping. I think the sun's coming up. Let's catch another one of these guys. Relax, kitty. We don't want to kill him. All right, one more, I think, and we get the bonus. One more, kitty. We got to sneak up on him. Oh, is he sleeping? He's sleeping. Yes. Yes. Sweet. What's the matter, kitty? You're not looking happy. This cat has issues. This cat is mentally broken.
Yeah.
Figures, I would catch the mentally unstable kitty. I absolutely would. You know? Go figure.
Yeah.
Poor Cat Williams. I wish I could have brought Cat Williams with me. I gotta find another Cat Williams. I haven't seen any shinies yet. I saw a bunch of shinies on my other game, but I haven't seen any shinies in this game yet. Remember, I got Cat Williams like the second day. Okay. And where do I gotta turn this? Do I have to turn this quest in? Oh shit, son. You got a shiny dragon? That's pretty fucking dope, dude. Okay, let's put these on the exclusion list. Yes, there we go. Those go on the exclusion list. Nice. Okay. I got a shiny Depresso. What's a Depresso? I haven't even seen one of those yet. Okay, let's go cook something. You know what? I should put another campfire outside so I don't have to go up here to cook. He's the big blue teddy bear with a mohawk. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those yet. I got, like... On the other game, I saw... like, I was seeing shinies right away, but I haven't been seeing any yet. I guess that's... I guess we don't need to cook that stuff, yeah? Alright, so we gotta catch one of these guys for Homegirl. And this guy is still... This guy's still over full. What's your deal, bro? What is your deal, bro? You've got issues, my guy. You know that, right? You have issues. Requires Melpaka saddle. Oh, we got to get a saddle for the Melpaka. We can ride one of these guys. What do I need for this? Oh, I need more flame organs. Dang it. Okay. We gotta go get flame organs. We gotta go find more of these, Let's repair our stuff. We gotta go find more fox parks. All right, let's go find some fox parks to get flame organs. What's this? A rocky egg? What's a rocky? What? Oh, what? Yes, please and thank you. Okay. I think over there is where... Get his ass, kitty. Get his ass, kitty. All right, bro. I can't take the sad face, dude. Okay? I don't know what you want from me. Nice. All right, we got to find some Fox Parks so that I can... How do I get over there? There's no easy way to get over there. I gotta... Okay. I gotta fast travel over there. Hopefully there's some Fox Parks roaming around. Yeah, there's one. There's two. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, come on. Ooh, that was close, kitty. That was close. You almost took his ass out, bruh. Got him. Got him. Come on, bruh. You're mine. You're mine, son. You're mine, son. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get the fuck in there. All right, I think that's probably the flame organs I need, but if there's two more, I only need to catch two more to get the bonus. So that would be nice. I can hear my dog Boba whining outside right now. He's such a baby. Like, he doesn't realize he's a dog and that dogs like to be outside. Like, he just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand it. He thinks that he's a person and he's like, well, the people are inside, so that's where I should be. You know? All right, come on, kitty. We got to sneak up on this guy, so be quiet. All right. Ooh, that was close. Kitty, you are vicious. All right, there's 4. I just need one more. Which... What are these big blue dinosaurs? A Relaxosaurus. Oh my god. Oh, they're level 20. I can't take them on yet. But oh my god, do I need... Kitty. Kitty, relax. See? Kitty? Kitty? God damn it, kitty. That cat is a little too aggressive for his own goddamn good. You're gonna get me murked out here, kitty. Look, they're coming after me. Kitty, what the fuck? Bro, that cat is out of control. Oh, there's another Fox Park. All right, that's the last one I need. Okay, so we'll get this guy, then we'll go back to base. He increases work speed. Apparently likes energy drinks. It's kind of funny that the Depressolotopus or whatever his name is decreases work speed. Or increases work speed. I'm sorry, bro. Trust me, it's for your own good. You're going to come to the farm, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Trust me, you're going to love it. The farm's a great place to be. You are going to absolutely love it. Tiny, what is up? Oh my God, that's incredible. That is amazing. I love it. Lucky Dragon. Oh, it's a luck dragon. Like, The Never-Ending Story. I love him. I love it. That's awesome, dude. That's fucking awesome. That is legitimately awesome. Yep, I'll give you that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How'd you find me, by the way? How do you know where I am? Are you just using the stream, or is there a way to do it using, like, the map or something in-game? He's extra big because he's lucky. I love him, dude. I love him. He's fantastic. I haven't seen any shinies. I haven't seen any. Oh, the normal name is Ephidrian or something. Ah, okay. Did you name him after the Never-Ending Story? The Luck Dragon? From the Never-Ending Story? I'm using the Steam. Okay. What does it tell you where I am? The stream. Right, okay. I gotcha. The stream, the Steam. All right, I got to run back to base. Run back to base. I got to make the Fox Parks harness, and I'm going to have to log off here momentarily because I got to get ready to roll. Only guild members can be seen on the map. Falcor, that's it. Falcor. Pop quiz hotshot. Pop quiz hotshot. What was Atreyu's horse's name? The one who died in the Swamps of Sadness. Don't look it up. Do not look it up. What was his horse's name? Don't look it up. I bet you don't know. Nobody knows. Artax. You were close. You were closer than most people. You were definitely closer than most people. You were much close. No, usually people have no idea. They know Falcor, but nobody remembers Artax. Poor Artax died in the Swamps of Sadness. I think it was Artex, but he says like Artax. Artax! Artax! Come on, boy. Don't give in. Oh my God, I hated that scene. It was so sad. It was so freaking sad, man. All right, sweet. I got the Fox Parks harness. So now I have a flame. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? A huge frozen egg, legendary. A frigid spirit stirs within as if a monster is about to be born. Place in an egg incubator to incubate it. What? Dude, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Tiny. That's fucking rad, dude. That's amazing. That is rad. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Return to the small settlement and report to the chief. Okay, we can do that later. All right, so how are we doing? What level am I? I'm level 8, so I don't think... Yeah, I'm not quite where I need to be to, I'm not quite where I need to be to upgrade my base yet, because I need to build a crusher, a stone pit, and a logging site. Oh, wait, maybe I can. A crusher. A stone pit. Oh, I can upgrade the base again. And a logging site. Ooh. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We can do this. We can do this. So we need to build a stone pit and a logging site. Let's build the logging site right over here with all these trees. Yeah, that's good, right? That's in the circle, right? Oh, yeah. I like that. Yeah. I like that. Okay, there's a logging site. And now we can build a stone pit. Where should I build the stone pit? I'm going to build the stone pit. I'm going to build a stone pit right out here. Right next to these other rocks. Yeah, look at that. Huh? And the crusher. Wait, I need to... Can I? Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I remember I just got the incubator, like, on the last day we played on the last account and threw an egg in there. Don't tell me what comes out of it. Don't tell me what comes out of it. I want to wait. Oh, it's random. I didn't know that. Oh, does the type of egg have any influence on it? This game's so fucking good, man. This game's way too good. It's like, it's too good for its own good. All right, I can upgrade the base again. Yes. All right, so last thing I'm going to do before I log off is I'm going to build one more bed and then put somebody out who can work the logging site. Oh, I need wood. Jesus, I'm always short on wood. Why am I always short on wood, man? I go through a lot of wood. That's why. Okay, it'll definitely be a frozen type. All right, sweet. All right, that should be enough wood to build my bed. Like, honestly, the small team of people who worked on this game, they have no business making a game this good. They really have no business making a game this damn good. You know that? Why doesn't the build continuously work? Oh, you gotta hold it down. Okay, that should be good. Shit, man, I gotta get out of here. I'm like... Alright, hopefully I have somebody who can log. Oh no, I don't have anybody who can log. Oh, I need to get a logger. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. I'm like, I gotta run. Yeah. All right. Yeah, good times as always. As always. Thank you guys as always for spending time with me, hanging out with me. I love you. I appreciate you. Yeah, stay safe, stay blessed, have fun, play games, and take care of each other. I will see you tomorrow. I'm out of here for now. Bye. Sorry having to jump off so quick, by the way. But anyway, I love you guys. Bye.